Hello guys and welcome back to my channel, Mr. Flash in here, and today, as you can see, I have another magical chest ready to be opened. I had the footage from the first one that I used to have that I actually accidentally opened, but I did see that I was getting another magical chest, so I was like, okay, we'll just do this one live. So I dropped down a little bit. I've just been trying out all sorts of decks. Building decks. I really like this deck. I'm sorry if my voice sounds extremely hoarse, but I have a sore throat and my throat kind of hurts a little. So if I sound funny or sound all hoarse and scratchy, that's why. So I've been messing around with some decks. These two especially. I really like this deck. I want to start using the mini P.E.K.K.A. Now the balance changes came out today, and I'll give you my opinion on them. I think that the biggest one is obviously the Night Witch. She wasn't one of those extremely overpowering, changed an entire game, like when the Elite Barbarians were overpowered, when the Royal Giant was extremely overpowered, when the Giant in Poison was extremely overpowered. She isn't that much at all, but she did get a big nerf, as you can see on the screen. Damage, negative 9%. Range, negative 11%, which will just back her up farther from the, or closer, sorry. It'll make her have to walk closer to the Princess Tower or King's Tower. She'll now spawn fewer bats when she dies. She'll spawn 2 instead of 3, which is something that I kind of expected. I thought that would be one of those things that they worked on. And then her bats that she spawns while she's still alive will spawn, there will be longer in between times. There are a couple of ones that I think are really gonna maybe not affect me, but affect the decks that I'm playing with right now. Especially because the Battle Ram, it's not too big of a nerf, but it will take it longer to begin charging, so it'll take it longer to rush past those things, and those barbarians will spawn slower, which means maybe they both won't. Maybe one will lock on to the tower and one won't. Electro Wizard is seeing a small hit points nerf, just 2% down. I really like that the mini P.E.K.K.A. is getting a buff, plus 4.6%, which will change its interactions with many cards. I've been trying to use the mini P.E.K.K.A. for a while now, and I think that this buff will help me do that better. I do not like the mortar buff. I don't feel like it's overpowered right now, but I really do not like can't speak, mortar cycle decks. I really don't like those at all, just because they're able to drop down like 2 mortars at a time, and the fact that they'll be able to deploy faster will give the person less time to react. The Expo, I mean, I feel like, yeah, it deserved that buff, just because it doesn't get used a lot anyway. I like the Dark Prince damage. It gets a damage buff and a hit speed buff. And the Graveyard is the other one that I really noticed, because it's gonna have 1 less second, and it will spawn 2 less skeletons. That's not too big of a nerf, but in sometimes, you know, you just have that 1 skeleton on the tower while, say, your knight is tanking, and that skeleton does a lot of damage. One thing that I was disappointed about was the fact that the Tesla didn't get a buff. I don't know when they're going to do that. I forgot to get a pen and paper for this, so let's open up this magical chest and do this magical chest challenge. There are 7 cards. Goblin Gang. You can write that down. If we don't get a legendary, that's completely fine. Fire Spirits, okay. Looking pretty good so far. Skeletons. And now we have, great, the mortar. Arrows, so we will not be getting a legendary. The rare will be the mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, I'll take that. Should be good. P.E.K.K.A. And then the epic is the Golem, okay. So, yeah, no legendaries, but that's fine with me. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna get rid of this deck. So we have skeletons already in there. So we also have Goblin Gang, Fire Spirits, they're already in there. Arrows go in there. My mortar's level 6, and I'm not going to upgrade it just because I don't plan on using it. So that will be interesting. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Then the Golem. Here it is. Level 3. So yeah, many of my cards from this one are under leveled. And I feel like we need some air defense. We do have the arrows. This isn't looking like too bad of a deck. And you know what? We might just keep the Mega Minion in there. Let's just keep the Mega Minion. We'll probably lose quite a few, but we'll play a couple, maybe 3 matches here. It's actually not too bad of a deck. It's pretty good pulse up. He played that P.E.K.K.A. So I'm gonna push, whatever. My mini P.E.K.K.A's going to get to the tower. Fire Spirits are going to take out most of that skeleton army. And I feel like against the P.E.K.K.A will be pretty good. We have a bunch of troops that we can spam. My arrows won't take those. Oh, they will. Okay, I wasn't thinking that they would take out that that minion horde. Don't lock onto the skeletons, not the mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, so we defended his push pretty well. My arrows are only level 10, so I thought that they wouldn't take out the level 12 minion horde if he had a max minion horde. I guess that's how that works. So I'm thinking our mortar isn't going to be good as a offensive option. We do have the golem, so I'm going to play our mortar defensively. It is only level 6, so it's not going to be too amazing and great. Mega Minion on top of that wizard to distract it while my Goblin Gang distracts that P.E.K.K.A. Mega Minion will do some serious work to that P.E.K.K.A. And yeah, we shut down his push pretty well. And I'm feeling pretty confident right now, so we're going to go in here with our level 3 Golem. Yeah, so he's going to go in with that. Is that a Lumberjack? That's a Lumberjack, okay. Probably should have played Fire Spirits instead of the skeletons right there, but it'll do a pretty good job of distracting. Mega Minion here. Please don't locked onto my golem. The golem's probably not even going to reach the tower. However, the Mega Minion will take out that Inferno Dragon to get some damage from the Golemites. Mortar, gonna play another mortar, and here defensive golem. Yeah, the wizard is distracted and doing quite a bit of damage to our tower. So we're going to play some skeletons here. And yeah, it's working out pretty well. We actually do have the damage lead. And we're going to go arrows here. And here we're actually going to play no, we're not. We're going to hold back on that mortar. Fire Spirits take out those skeletons. Let's play another defensive golem. I'm hoping that the Mega Minion will take out the wizards. We can play our Goblin Gang. Arrow down this. Okay, the Lumberjack didn't get off a shot. Is he going to play anything to try to support that rage? I feel like maybe we should be playing a bit more offensively at this point. Play defensive mortar, just in case he tries to use his Skarmy. The splash from the mortar will do really well. And yeah, we're going to go Goblin Gang here. Another defensive golem. Mortars in the back doing pretty good. Not doing excellent. Skeletons, mini P.E.K.K.A. Mini P.E.K.K.A. will get hit by that P.E.K.K.A. unfortunately. And yeah, it's looking like a draw here. Goblin Gang, skeletons, yeah, that's a draw. So I'm pretty happy. We stayed with him pretty well. I did want to play that mortar offensively a couple of times, but he kept playing his P.E.K.K.A. where it would have soaked up that damage. So, but you probably didn't expect me to win too many. We'll do one more. Good luck, 2 thumbs up. Alright, so not the best starting hand, so I guess we'll probably start off with the defensive mortar. I swear, if he's playing a motorcycle, I'm just going to be so upset. Another thing that I didn't like in the balance changes, but there was no Three Musketeers nerf. It's really going to be a hard card for them to nerf, I feel like. I meant to play the mini pack there. Just because, I mean, they can't, like, put its elixir up where it's 10, and then it'd just be so demolished. But they did have an indirect buff to it with the heal spell getting a nerf. I know I didn't cover all of the cards that were getting buffed or nerfed, but I really didn't feel like it was too big of a deal. You guys can read it. I mean, if you're playing this game, you're probably playing Clash Royale. Or watching this video, you're probably playing Clash Royale. So, that knight's now out of range of my tower. So, I'm going to play this Goblin Gang to take it out. He's playing the Elite Barbs. I'm going to play some Fire Spirits here to hopefully take... Okay, good zap there by him. And here I'm going to play some Skeletons over here, and then a Mega Minion to soak up these Fire Spirits. So we're doing pretty good so far. I'm expecting a Hog Rider. There it is. The mortar here will pretty much just act as a distraction. The second Princess Tower will be able to shoot the Hog, and the Hog will not get off a shot. Okay, that's good. And I feel like what we need to do is be more offensive. I really feel like I'm playing pretty defensively. So we're going to play this Golem. We're about to hit double elixir. He's going to play that Executioner in the back. I just really feel like against cards like, yeah, that Executioner, I don't have too much in the way of good things to play behind it with, like the Skeletons, the Fire Spirits, the Goblin Gang will all get taken out by an Executioner. Get an arrow here. I guess we didn't even really need to. The Minion Horde was out, but it is extra damage. And here I'm just going to go for a mortar just because, yeah, there's this Hog. And the mortar will be able to get off some shots on the Executioner. You can go for a Goblin Gang here. Just to keep that Hog didn't get any shots. And you guys need to stay behind the Golem. Mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to go with the Minion Horde. Guess not. I was kind of trying to do a prediction Minion Horde, and now he's going to probably come back at us really hard. That Mini P.E.K.K.A. almost got off a shot, actually. Thankfully, it cleaned up those Elite Barbs, and we're playing another mortar, which will pretty much just act as a distraction. Golem at the bridge. Mega Minion, please stay behind it. Is he not playing anything? Okay, well, it looks like he gave up, or she, I don't know. Anis is their name. Thank you for the win. Was not expecting that. So we got a draw, 1 win, and 1 loss with this deck. So it didn't work out too badly. I really felt like we got some good cards to play with in a deck. I felt like maybe if we didn't have the Golem and maybe had something else that would benefit the mortar, like maybe another building, that would have worked out well too. Because with the Goblin Gang, the Fire Spirits, the Skeletons, we would have been able to cycle fast. But yeah, so that worked out pretty well. That's gonna do it for the video. The deck actually, it really worked decently, and we were able to get a win with it. So I'm pretty happy about that. So that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you for watching, and Mr. Flashing out.